guys, welcome back. Muffin here. Subscriber request SU-130PM versus Skorpion. Pretty good showdown. Both these tanks are really good. I do like them. I think they're awesome tank destroyers. Thank you to the subscribers that join the rooms, that help. You guys are awesome. And thank you so much, Garion, for helping putting these replays together. This first one, I guess the replay is a little laggy, so apologize for that. Going into these two different tanks, quite epic in putting them together in a showdown. They're very, very similar in the fact both of them don't really have any armor. One is like the German version and one is the Russian version. Good maneuverability. Like I said, do have their differences. We're going to find out today which one of these is better. We did have a mix of more people that had the Skorpion when joining the room. Not as many with the SU-130PM. So we tried rotating out as many players, and we did increasingly get more and more joining as the rounds went on. So we do best out of 3. And we're going to see which one of these tanks is the winner. So we're going to find out that today. So first one looks like the SU-130PM takes it. So going into the differences of these tanks, the SU-130PM doesn't have as good of DPM, penetration. However, it does have better shell velocity. The penetration is only off by 1 extra millimeter, so it really doesn't make that big of a difference. The gun depression is 1 degree better on the SU-130PM. I believe at 7 degrees, where the Skorpion I think has 6 degrees. The maneuverability of the SU-130PM is much better. It also has a much better camo rating. It also has a lower profile. The Skorpion is quite big, making it an easier target, much easier, flatter surfaces. The other thing I've noticed that's a little trollish about the SU-130PM is that upper glacial really steep slope. I've taken shots at that thing, and even though the tank doesn't really have any armor, there is a chance of still bouncing rounds off this thing. It's not impossible. And when shooting a tank that has no armor and that happens, it just blows you away. But it is possible with the tank. Let me think. Some of the other differences about him. According to BLITZ stars, the SU-130PM does have a higher average win rate by 1%. So I don't know. I'd be actually. I was interested to see how this showdown would turn out. The other thing is the Skorpion is more accurate. So I have enjoyed playing these tanks. I do have both of them. I would say it is kind of a tough one, but the Skorpion really is one of my favorite tanks in BLITZ, but honestly, it probably was just over Christmas with the Snow Globe event when I got the SU-130PM, and I have to say I'm honestly almost liking that tank better than the Skorpion. Now I've noticed it's interesting. I think the Skorpion players they kind of notice that same thing where using an HE round, even though you get sometimes those bounces off the upper hull, smaller tank. HE rounds can get blocked by the cannon. Obviously, they don't have as good a penetration with that really steep, sometimes sloped armor of the frontal hull. I've just noticed the Skorpion players taking more standard AP shots at the SU-130PMs, whereas the SU-130PMs are taking more HE shots at them. So far, the SU's winning 2 rounds in a row. Gonna find out, is this gonna be a total annihilation, or are the Skorpions gonna be able to win one? Like I had mentioned, we had more Skorpion players than SU-130PM players, so we were able to switch out and get a good variety of players. So we've got one guy, I think he's not too happy here. Yeah, and I would say the big advantage the SU has over the Skorpion, especially fulfilling that role as a tank destroyer, being a supporting vehicle, being that has better maneuverability, getting to those key positions, getting around the map, positioning yourself to really help support your team. Plus, it's got a much better camo rating than the Skorpion. It really helps with that concealment, not being detected as easy when trying to support your team. So, wow. So this ended up being a total annihilation against the Skorpion. SU-130PM is the winner. Hope you guys enjoyed the vid. This is the Muffin here. You guys stay cool and keep tanking.